Today's video is going to be really casual, but I thought it would be fun if I gave you a little tour of my skincare shelf or shelves. So if you want to come with me into my bathroom, I will show you inside the cupboard. Come with me. So this is where I keep my main skincare, just in this mirrored shelf that's above my sink. I do have a bit of other skincare in my Muji kind of drawers over there. That's kind of where I keep the drugstore skincare products that I try to recommend to you guys, and any backups I have. But mainly the products I use are high-end because I really like to invest in my skincare. I don't really buy expensive shoes, but I like to buy expensive oils and moisturizers and serums. So I have like two main shelves. I have my morning routine on one shelf, my evening routine on the other, and I thought you guys might like to take a peek inside. PS, sorry if it's echoey. Bathroom problems. Okay, so let's look inside. The cleanser I like to use in the morning. Well, I use this morning and night, but it is a really nice one for morning as well. It's the Oskia Renaissance Cleansing Gel. I talk about this a lot. It's a gel cleanser that turns into an oil once you rub it into the skin. It removes eye makeup really well, so you can use it in the evening, but it's really gentle and refreshing. So I like to use this in the morning, but if I can't be bothered to cleanse properly, which is quite a lot of the time, I like to use Misceller water, and I really like the Roche Posay one. I'm definitely going to repurchase that. But in the meantime, I was actually sent this one from Vichy, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's their 3-in-1 one-step cleansing micellar solution, and it's really nice. I prefer the Roche Posay one, but this is good as well. So I'm not that fussy with these sort of products, so I just tend to work through whatever I've got. I've got a couple of serums that I like to use. At the moment I'm trying the Oskia Get Up and Glow, which is the Radiance Energy and Protection Booster, and I really like this. I just love Oskia as a brand. This has like a really cool like duochrome colour to it, so it really instantly adds like that glow to your skin. You can actually see it straight away. It's a really nice serum. I'm going through it quite quickly. Not a massive fan of the packaging because it's glass and the pump's quite hard to use, but it's a really nice serum. So I'm using that, or the Sarah Chapman Intense Hydrating Booster, which is just one of my all-time favourites. I think I'm on my 3rd bottle, and I have a backup just in case. It's a really nice wet serum. Some serums I feel like you need to apply quite a lot, but this one you just need a couple of drops, and it instantly adds that hydration that my dehydrated skin really craves. I also have my Sarah Chapman Morning Facial here, which is a morning oil. I don't always use this, but if my skin's feeling really dry, you just need one pump, and it's really nice actually. It's nice under makeup because it makes the makeup sit quite nicely. I love her oils, I love her overnight facial, so I do have the morning facial, which I use sometimes, definitely not every day, not even once a week, but whenever my skin feels like it needs it. I also have this funny contraption that I recently got from Origins, and it's like a manual face brush, so it's like the Clarisonic but manual, and the bristles are really soft, and I didn't think I would like this at all, but I tried it with my cleanser, and I actually really like it. It's kind of a nice, soft, gentle way to exfoliate. My skin has been feeling a little bit bumpy recently, so I'm giving this a go to see if it kind of removes any dead skin cells, and I really like it. It's kind of like the original Clarisonic I really don't like the Clarisonic, so I kind of like this. I'm going to see how it goes. It feels a bit like cheap, but it kind of does the job. And also on this shelf I have my La Roche-Posay Sero Zinc, which is like a toner, and I sometimes just spritz this on before my moisturiser after I cleanse. It says it's a zinc sulfate solution, cleansing and soothing. I really like this. I don't know really if it does much, but I kind of like the step in my routine. Okay, so now let's look at the second shelf. So this is the second shelf, and this is my evening routine. So there's obviously a lot more products here because I tend to change them up a bit more in the evening. I spend more time on my skin in the evening. In the morning, I'm not a morning person, so I kind of just wash and go. But in the evening, I really like to look after my skin. So I have an eye makeup remover. This looks like the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I actually finished the Charlotte Tilbury one. I just kept the packaging because it has a really handy pump that I quite like to use. So in here is actually the one from Lancome. This is the Bifacil Non-Oily Instant Cleanser Sensitive Eyes. It's like one of those duo things that you shake up and it's blue. I really like this actually. I prefer it to the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'd say it's quite similar to the Karen's one actually. It's not that different. I'm still kind of using it. I've used about a quarter so far, but I really like it, and I've just kept it in the Charlotte Tilbury packaging. I also have my Emma Hardy Cleansing Balm. I like to use this one in the evening when my skin is feeling really dry because it's very hydrating and moisturising. It's a cleansing balm. It comes in this very annoying tub, but it's a really nice nourishing balm that takes off all your makeup. Don't love using this on my eyes. I prefer to remove my eye makeup separately and just use this on my skin because it's quite hard to wash out your eyes, and I use this little kind of spatula to get it out the pot. I have the Origins Make a Difference Night Moisturiser. I'm not that fussy with moisturisers in the evening, and I really like Origins moisturisers, so I just use that one and it smells good. I just realised that I didn't talk about my morning moisturiser, the Kate Somerville one. This is the moisturiser I use in the morning. It's her goat milk moisturiser. It comes in this really cool packaging. You press it up and it comes out the middle. This is really nice. You need a tiny bit. A little goes a really long way. I bought this in Sephora when I was last in America and I really like it. Sorry, forgot to mention that. Okay, back to the evening. I've got from First Aid Beauty these facial radiance pads, and this is the way that I like to exfoliate. They are pre-soaked cotton pads. You get 60 in here and they last me a really long time. I use these most evenings or every other evening and I just run it all over my skin. It's a chemical exfoliant, it's not harsh at all. First Aid Beauty is a great brand. It's fragrance free, very kind of non-offensive, good for sensitive skin, and I really like these pads because they're so easy to use and I feel like they actually work. And I also have from First Aid Beauty, I'm trying this out at the moment, it's the Eye Duty Triple Remedy Overnight Balm. So it's a kind of balm for your eyes, which is nice. It's a nice texture. It's kind of like a thick cream, kind of lip balmy texture, and I just run that under and over my eyes and it feels good. I'm a bit weird with eye cream. I don't know, I don't like that you can't see instant results. I'm a bit lazy with my eye cream really, so I'm trying that one out, but I haven't really got one that I love. I'm also at the moment using this oil from Sunday Riley. I love night oils. I've got the Sarah Chapman Overnight Facial here, which I've been using for years now. It's just a lovely overnight oil, I love it. But I'm also trying this one out, which is from Sunday Riley. It's called Luna and it's the Sleeping Night Oil. It's blue, which is crazy, and it kind of makes your skin a bit blue, but you're going to bed anyway, so it doesn't matter. I've done a blog post on this with all the ingredients and why I love it, so I will link that down below. It's a really, really nice oil. You can just feel it instantly hydrates your skin and makes my skin feel just really different. I love skincare where you can instantly see results, and this is definitely one of those. I really, really like it. If I'm not using the facial radiance pads and I want to exfoliate, I will sometimes use the Sarah Chapman Overnight Exfoliating Booster. So this is another one of her serums. The one I use in the morning is step 1 and this is number 2. So this is an exfoliating serum, which is really interesting. I always thought with exfoliators you had to kind of, I don't know, I just thought it was weird to apply a serum that exfoliated because you don't really wash it off. But it feels really nice and my skin feels very smooth the next day. I love her serums, I'm a huge fan, as you guys know. I don't use this as much anymore, but if my skin's really playing up and feeling spotty, which it is a little bit at the moment, I've got a few spots on my forehead, I like to use the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. This is such a cult beauty classic, everyone loves it. Really ugly packaging in this big brown bottle, but it's just a really nice kind of gloopy serum. It's a funny texture, but it feels really nice on the skin, and I feel like this was a good one when my skin is playing up. And I have another one that I use when my skin's playing up. I don't use this that much anymore, but I didn't want to get rid of it. I recently had like a big clear out. I didn't want to get rid of this because I used to really love it. It's the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I don't use it that much, but I like to have it there just for when I kind of want to use something that I used to love, and it's a oil. It feels more like an oil. But again, I like to use it when my skin is playing up. Also on the shelf I have Sunday Riley Good Genes, which I don't use that much these days. I find that it's quite stingy. It's a very, very strong product, but if my skin is in relatively good condition, there's no kind of open spots or anything that is going to sting, I like to use this as a treatment. It's very, very powerful. It says it brightens, exfoliates, plumps lines, evens hyperpigmentation, and increases circulation for instant radiance. I do think this is better for slightly more mature skin. My mum is obsessed with this. I'm probably a little bit young to be using it, so I don't use it that often, but every kind of other week I will give it a little go, and I do like what it does to my skin. So that's the tour of my skincare cupboard. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said, I have a few other products stashed away, drugstore products and backups and things that I'm trying, but those are my two main shelves that I use morning and night. And I know how nosy you guys like to be, so I thought you might like to take a peek inside. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you guys for watching Everyday May. It's been so fun so far. I've been vlogging every day in case you don't know, so I'm uploading Monday to Friday, every day at 6:30, and vlogging every day of my month. So hope you guys are enjoying that, and I'll see you tomorrow for my Monday vlog. Bye!